Say hey, everyone. Welcome into another edition of Say Hey Plays. My name is Jose Bouquett. Alongside me, boy, oh boy, am I excited for this edition of Say Hey Plays, is Dabby Cab. Cab, how are you?
I'm alive, so there's that.
There's that.
I
I'm
spent a
glad
lot of money in Vegas, but
you
the
made a
books
lot of
paid
it
for
back.
it. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm gonna say. But the books paid for it. But yeah, so the money was about a wash because, like I said, I spent a lot. So there's that too.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, I'm glad, first of all, you're alive. Second off, I'm glad Victor is alive. Third, I'm glad that
glad.
you guys have a new time on the Daily Sesh. First of all, so let's plug that.
Yeah,
A little 6:30 ET. Am I right? It's a little 5:30 Central.
yeah. We usually sit there and wait because you'll go sometimes over an hour. So we might wait like 5 minutes after that. We wait for you. We watch and wait, and right around after your show, that's when we get rocking. So that's what it is. 5:30 Eastern's like the time, though. Yeah.
Yes, tragically, I'm very sorry if I run over. I have to be more mindful of that. But you know how that is, Cab, obviously. But man, so first of all, you just come off of this trip from Vegas.
Huh.
And I literally could not wait to talk to you. And I told you about our little adventure with my producer, right hand man,
My producer.
my day one, Victor, who I thought was unflappable. I thought was unflappable.
So did he. So did he.
On his first trip, first Pub Sports Radio trip. Let's just say he took some portobellos. And I was like, wow, okay, that's a good first impression. So okay, whatever. He's all terrain. He's ready to go. And then I was honestly just disturbed. I was just disturbed by a phone call, and then him just simply not remembering the phone call. So Cab, I would just like to give you the floor. I want you to just recount, maybe some of your adventures of a 2-3 day trip to Vegas with Dutch, of course, Luke Voigt, aka Dom Ricci.
Yeah.
Man, it's all the guys. How was Vegas?
Man, from start to finish, Dutch, picked me up right when I got there. The very first thing we did was go buy a whole bunch of stuff at a dispensary, like a whole lot. And then we went to a liquor store.
How much? Hold on. Like, can I guess just a tabulate of what combined amount you guys spent?
Yeah, go ahead. Like in the liquor store and dispensary, or just a dispensary?
No, just a dispensary. I mean, you guys are the Daily Sesh.
Okay, and mind you, Dutch had some weed too, so this is kind of just me getting weed. So go ahead.
Oh, okay. So I was gonna guess something ridiculous, like $1,000, but I was gonna, let's say like $800.
No. We could have easily smoked $800 worth of weed, but it was like 300 and something. I don't remember. Dutch had a hookup though, so I had to like it would have been like a whole lot more money. Like if I was just like a tourist going to get it or something, but he did something, you'd have to ask him.
That's what I thought. Okay, all right, Chef.
Yeah.
Dutch, of course. Wow.
You can see the savings at the end too. It's like you saved this much money. It's like, dude, that's how much we spent. How the hell did you get that kind of a discount?
Okay, wow, look at that.
And it was not discount type weed either. It was bomb. It was really good.
Of course. All right, beautiful. So the dispensary.
Oh yeah, see, I'm still spacing out. I already forgot where we were going. Yeah, the dispensary. But then we got to the book. It was nice. The room was nice. Dutch got us an upgrade on that too. We moved 3 times. Best part about it though. So we go out and
the view.
Yeah, we had a good view. It was a really good view.
Was it because of the view? Did you guys move the 3 times? Was Dutch just not having the view?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
And the room got upgraded twice throughout the 3 moves.
That's hilarious. So shout out to Dutch. All right, so you can see how Dutch moves and shakes. All right.
Yeah, it went from a regular hotel room to like a nice one to like, oh, now it's multiple rooms with like a giant ass bathroom. Like, yeah. So It was not a small upgrade. So he hooked it up, man. But we had fun, and Vic kept saying the first night, he's like, I don't get drunk. And he didn't. We drank a lot, and Vic didn't get drunk. That was the first night, though. Okay. And then he said it again the second night, and I was like, I looked at him. I was like, all right, Vic, like, if you want me to drink, like I don't do this because I don't do this anymore because I'm not in college anymore. But like, if you want me to drink,
Oh,
bro, and
no.
you want to get drunk, let's do it. And he gave me this whole, like, if we're drinking tequila, and so, since I'm Mexican, I can drink more than you. And well, that didn't. Yeah, he was okay. He had fun, but he definitely blacked out and didn't go to sleep until like 7, 8, 9 o'clock the next day.
Yeah. 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 I think that might have been the day he called me.
Yeah, it had to be. It had to. We got to Fairmont, like the old strip, right where Caesar's is, whatever. And we got a shot from this guy. Shout out to him because it was not a shot. It was like 3. I swear to God, it was that much tequila, like Casamigos. And he gave us like 3 of them. So I'm like, cool, because I'm not gonna take 3 shots in one. It's just not gonna happen. That's gross, right? It was gulps. And I'll sip on Casamigos though. It's that good.
Yeah.
But I took it over and I handed it to Dutch and Vic because I told him we were getting shots. And Dutch and I kind of looked at each other, and it was just an understanding. We were like, all right, C-Mac, grab the camera for us real quick. Daily says shot. And yeah, Vic chugged it. It was multiple gulps. It almost came back out, but we drank it. We just didn't do it right then. So that was how it started.
Wow. Man, well, that's my boy Vic right there. All right, so that you guys, then that happens. What about that lovely steak dinner?
Oh man, the dinner was great. We got
Yeah,
to
who
film
all was
inside.
there?
We had Dom, C-Mac, Ski,
Yeah,
and
you
shout out to
guys
C-Mac.
definitely had Dom.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I say. I was getting there. Dom, aka Luke Voigt. Anybody who watches the Padres, but Dom, he's an OG, so he's been doing this way before Luke thought it was cool.
Yeah, I mean, Dom's got class, man. Look at the style. Love Dom Ricci. Shout out my man Dom. He's actually coming on the show Saturday, so I can't wait to ask him. He's going to be live from Vegas too, so I cannot wait to ask him, Dom, please. And I actually told him, please wear one of those shirts. You have to like that, please.
There you go. Yeah, shout out to Dom, man, and C-Mac and Ski. They were with us the whole time, man. C-Mac and Ski are fun guys. I mean, C-Mac was there the whole time. The whole time we were getting fucked up, C-Mac was right there with us. It was a really good time, man.
Man, well, that does sound like a good time, man. That does sound like a good time. Shout out to Dutch. Shout out to Victor. I hope that you guys, talk to Victor and, be like, Victor, what happened on Saturday? Blah, blah, blah.
He doesn't know. That's for sure. Because, like, he told me, he's like, I've never not remembered, like, what happened.
Yeah, I definitely remember. I mean, like I said, he called me and just mumbled on for like 5 seconds.
Look, it's Vegas, and there are stories that aren't coming out of my mouth right now. Like, maybe people will get them at some point in time, but not right here, right now. Like, let's just say Vic had a good night, bro. It was fun. Vic was in his element. It was all good.
Okay, all right. Well, I cannot wait for the Pub Sports Radio Tell-All documentary, and that will come out then. All right, so
Vic can tell you, bro. But he don't remember, so I don't know.
Hey,
He might not ever get told.
Remember anything? You guys root for Victor? Okay, fair enough. That's fine.
There was absolutely no Bill Cosby play involved in this shit.
Okay, fair enough.
That I know of.
That's a good disclaimer to have at the beginning of all your videos. So
that I know of. If it was, I mean, I probably got it too and didn't know. So
all right. And by the way, while all this happened, you went 8-0 on your picks?
Yeah, that was awesome. Rocky just robbed a home run from one of the Padres, I think. That pisses me off.
Fuck yeah,
anyways,
you fucking losers. Fuck it. Who was it?
I didn't even see it because it was just a clip of it. But yeah, it was definitely a bomb and he took it.
Fuck yeah, that's awesome. Shout out to the Rockies, which we'll talk about here in a second. But he went 8-0, so you fucking dominated, huh? You're on a heater.
Yeah, 8-0 on the picks, man. 8-0 on my bets. Well, I don't know if it was picks. 8-0 on what I bet though, and that's all that matters. I didn't lose any of the picks I gave out in the time either, but I think some of the things I bet, like a couple of them, I might not have said anything about because I was too busy being in Vegas. So. Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, Cab, are you officially ready to begin the show now? Because it's been quite a 10 minutes, and I've been very excited about.
Yeah, we're ready to go. Let's do it.
All right, let's get into Say Hey Plays 117. Say Hey Plays 117 officially beginning here, and boy, oh boy, What a series of events we're having right now. So, Cab, right now, I've got Rocky's first 5 money line plus 210.
I
Shout out
hope
to
you
the Rock.
lose.
Shout out to the Rocky who just robbed that home run. 2-0 Rocky.
I don't have the
Uh,
Padres first 5. You can win it. I need 5 runs. I took the team total. I heard that dumb thing you said earlier. Of course their lineup is good. What do you mean is their lineup good? Yeah, it's
no,
that good.
no, no.
You
It's
can't
a whole thing. It's everyone's gonna take their team totals and everything now, and everyone knows that's gonna be the hot bet that it's gonna happen for the next like week with this lineup.
I don't think team totals are a hot bet though. People don't really bet those.
Well, and
I mean,
also,
we do, and some of the people that are in here with us in the chat, the great cappers do. I'm just saying, like, it's
well, you
usually
know what's
totals and
funny?
sides.
I at one of my friends with like a month ago was in Vegas and asked me for some bets, and I told him like team total whatever, and he went up to the cashier teller, and he's kind of like an amateur gambler, and he told me that they didn't have any team totals. So I
That's
was
what
like,
I'm
what?
saying. It's not. It's more of like a degenerate thing for us, the special ones. So
Did you?
yeah,
By the way, in Vegas, did you bet team totals?
yeah. I think, bro. I'd have to pull them out to tell you the 8 bets. Yeah, I think there was a couple in there.
Yeah, well, see, I just don't know because if I don't know what book he was at, but if your book's not accepting team
You
totals,
know
then I'm
what
not
was weird that they
betting at your
didn't
book.
have? You know what was weird to me? So they didn't have team totals where you were. They didn't have William Hill doesn't have first 5 run lines.
So it's only money line.
Yeah, there's only a first 5 money line or a full game run line or money line. Like as far
So
as I
no
know,
run lines at all.
no. There's full game run lines, just no first 5.
Oh, that is weird. That is really weird. All right. Well, the weirdness continues with all these
Yeah,
books. Let's get into the first game here, Cab. And by the way, like I was saying, Rockies first 5. I have Oakland first 5 money line, and the A's bats are winning me that by themselves. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark that as a winner. Hopefully,
yeah. Wait
Dodgers
till you get the
Giants.
outs.
Yep, Dodgers Giants first 5, or sorry, Dodgers Giants over 8. Excuse me, minus 105. It's 6 right now. Top 6. Kershaw left the game with an injury, I believe, as well. So that's very
Oh
interesting.
shit.
And I've got 2 more bets on the card. I also got Brewers first 5 minus 1. That was a good casher. All those bets were on betting with the bag. 2 more left for the day. We'll talk about every game. We'll start with this Nationals Phillies game. As you can see, Noah Syndergaard making his Phillies debut. Sharpie was on betting with the bag with us early this morning, and he kind of illustrated something that all prop bettors kind of know, but I don't talk about it because I'm not a prop better. And Bovada, for example, doesn't have stolen base props, but Noah Syndergaard is the king of getting stolen bases off of him. So if you can bet those guys, do that. But ultimately, I had nothing on this game. I want to see Noah go out here and pitch well, but it does seem like a lot of people are on the Nationals today, and I think it would be very interesting to see how that go. And both these teams are not hitting well against righties either. It's exactly the both 22nd and 23rd. 86 weighted runs created plus. So
This is such a meh game because it's like I mean I'd kind of lean Phillies, but you said it. When I saw how bad Noah is at holding runners on, it was so like I knew it, but when I like saw it in play, like when he like
yeah,
got
when you see the
stolen,
stats, it's shocking.
yeah. Well, when I watched it, it's so infuriating. Like I don't understand how somebody of his level doesn't have a slide step. Like it's not that fucking hard. Like you just fucking don't pick your leg up that high and throw the ball. Like you train to do it since you're a kid, and he
It
just
sounds as
won't do
simple as
it.
it is.
He's just like keep fucking going because I'm not gonna do a slide step. So you might as well just steal because I'm not gonna do a slide step. Like, and so I can't bet Noah Syndergaard anymore. I liked him early, and I didn't have terrible, success with him, but I can't do that shit. I'm not watching that. I'm not having a bet on somebody who a single turns into a double that easily. It just you can't do it. So for me, I'm off. Maybe over, but like you said, neither of these teams are hitting that well versus righties. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I mean, Paulo Espino is just. I don't want to trust him in any circumstance. And by the way, Rocco is telling me that you can find these damn stolen base props, and I'm going on to Bovada. Oh, look at here they are! Fucking finally, I found them. I guess I have to check closer to the game. So yeah, you can take these stolen base props. I guess I never check them out because I'm not a fucking obviously not a props guy, but let's do.
You have to have runners on to steal bases, though, so that's the only problem here for Washington.
That's step one. I'm looking at the batter versus pitcher right now to see who has success against them. Cesar Hernandez hits 400. Victor Robles, Alcides Escobar, Michael Franco all hit above 300. And by the way, if you want to know, Patrick Corbin 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Thank you to fucking Baseball Savant for letting us know. You can get Cesar Hernandez right now at plus 600. Victor Robles is plus 200, which is kind of funny how low that is. And by the way, you can get, let's see, who's the third one on that list? Michael Franco. Can you get Michael Franco? He's not even on this list, so he must not be starting. So I guess Cesar Hernandez plus 600. You know, I'll test the waters with this one, Cab. Why not? I've got some units to play with. It seems like we're on our way to a big day as the fucking Rockies take a 3-0 lead and Joe Musgrove's like bitch.
They can get one more. I like it when I take a team total. Like, obviously, my team total's not looking good, but I like it when the other team matches the, like, so I need them to get 5 runs. I'd like the Rockies to get right at 4 and just stop. It's so weird, but I like that. If I have a team total, the other team gets right what I need, because then it's like, you know, either get it or lose, you fucking losers.
You know who's warming up right now, too? Your boy.
No.
Your boy's warming up right now. Number 21 now. Not 22.
Oh, well, then they're definitely – he better pitch out of this or they're getting both of those runs.
Well, that is a good shot. And by the way, shout out to Sharpie, too, because he was the one I mentioned the Dodgers maybe looking ahead towards the fucking Padres series they've got next. But it seems like, and it looks like so far, it is now the Padres looking ahead to that series instead, which makes a whole lot of sense because they're like
that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. How do you know they're looking ahead? It's 3-0 and it's a baseball game. This is baseball.
Well,
why are they looking ahead?
They have not run it. They've one hit, and then, you know, they got a baseball home run.
But have you been watching the game? They've been hitting the ball hard. It's like, it's baseball, man. That doesn't mean they're looking ahead. Nobody in the dugout is thinking about the Dodgers game right now. Nobody except management. I promise. That's why you won't hear me talking about like that type of stuff. They're just playing ball, bro. Maybe look, you can have it. They're looking ahead. There you go. But the game's not over. So
did you say that because CJ Cron just hit a home run? You got me excited for a second. No, by the way, I don't know what happened, but apparently
I got what you're saying. I was like, what are you talking about? I was just I'll give it to you.
No, the Giants manager just blew up too. I don't know what happened. I maybe that'd be an old thing, but Gabe Kapler just fucking blew up on some umpires. So shout out to him.
You see what Nutflush just asked? He said, "What can you get Padres live at?"
Well, let's let them get out of this inning, perhaps.
No, look, primetime for real though. They don't. Well, some of them might, but most people don't drink often during the season, but they have a 162 game season. There's a good chance they went out and got fucked up last night. So yeah, they might be they might actually be hungover. Well, that's one thing.
Team bonding.
Yeah, it's something you do.
You know, that's what you do. So this is a very interesting show here today, guys. So we've got games going live. You've got these.
Yeah, I need to turn it off.
See, and I cannot turn it off because I would like the Colorado to at least score one more of these runs. They can get out of it then, and then 4-0. You guys can bet it live at a really good price. I'll get out with a first 5 victory. We'll call it even. Shake hands, all that good stuff, and hopefully Mucky Betts gives some home runs as well. I don't know.
Mike M said plus 360 live San Diego.
Yeah, you know,
what do you think? No, this isn't a live betting show. I'm about to say a question on that.
I mean, it is. It definitely can be, Cab. Bet it if you want it.
No, I meant that shit. If I really wanted to, I'll bet. I'm not going to stop from it. I was just going to say, what do you think about like the line? What do you think that plus 360 goes to if he pitches out of this?
I was going to give I immediately I was going to say plus 200, but honestly that felt like too low.
Yeah, I think plus 360 is too low. They're up 3-0 with fucking runners on second and third, 1 out, and the Padres have 1 hit. Like, why the fuck is it only plus 360? It should be like, what, 430 or 450 maybe?
That's a lot of Padres respect. Yeah,
because they're good. Jose, that lineup is good. Just that's all there is to it. They went from a team that couldn't score. Moose Money said it best. Like the last thing that they were known for was offense to now like that's their identity. Like they literally went from no offense to like a good lineup, which is crazy. It's weird. Like,
yeah, it's funny how a team's identity can get transformed very, very quickly. So, I'm going to be excited to see how it goes for sure. I don't know how they'll do in the playoffs, but like I mentioned, if the season ended today or I think it was yesterday, probably the standings didn't probably get shaken up that too much. It would be Braves Padres round 1 in the wild card round, and all the games being Atlanta. So
they better give it to Darvish.
It would be a lot of fun. Speaking of the Braves, let's talk about Braves versus the Metropolitans here. Kyle Wright, Carlos Carrasco. This is one of my plays. First 5 under 4 plus 105 for me here. Shout out to CT Bays and the gambling group chats that I'm in. Shout out to Gamblestein, of course. But I believe in both these pitchers right now. They're both hot. CT Bays mentioning that both these pitchers in the last month have just been on fire. We'll mention the last 2 starts for each one. Kyle Wright, 2 earned runs and 6 2/3, 5 hits against the Arizona Diamondbacks at home. 5 Ks, 2 walks versus the LA Angels. 6 innings, 7 hits, 2 earned runs there. 8 Ks, no walks. Cookie has also been on fire even more. He's not given up an earned run in his last 2, and I believe that extends actually to his last 3. So he's been great. 7 2/3 at Miami, and then 5 innings versus the Padres. Obviously, that's a different Padres team, but still, he's hot. I'm taking the first 5 under. You could get earlier today. You could get a first 5 under 4.5 at minus 125, but I opted to take the 4 just for the plus money price. Truthfully, I didn't want to take the minus 125. Those just don't seem to suit me well. So first 5 under 4 here for me.
I don't hate that. I also wouldn't hate a look on the Braves right here. But you're right. If you're just looking at last 3 starts, Carrasco's been the better starter out of the 2 in the last 3 starts. He hasn't given him a run in his last 3 starts. 7, 6, and 5 innings. And right, he's been good. He's had quality starts all 3 of his last games, so that's why I don't hate the under. I'd still look Braves here. I think Carrasco's good, but I also think that a 270 opponent batting average is there for a reason. I think that at any point in time, he's susceptible to some runs, and I think the Braves will find a way to get those. So if I was going to pick a side here, it would be the Braves. I'm not on it, though.
Cab, Mike M wants just to guess who had the most home runs this month, fella. And I'll tell you the guess, and I think this is actually correct. I think it's been young, thick Austin Riley.
Is it?
I don't know. Mike M will tell us here in a second.
He's hit a lot, man. That might be it.
I think it's probably him or Aaron Judge, but I think it's Austin Riley because he's been phenomenal and he got paid accordingly. So
well, there's your home run you were hoping for. This still doesn't affect me because I just need runs.
Wow, look at that. McMahon. Mr. Ryan Vince McMahon getting a home run, and we are fully in business with the Rockies' first 5 money line. That's very nice. Going to be a big, big day, it seems like, so far. So it's great. I'm going to contain my excitement. And now, you guys, if you guys are interested in the Padres Live, you can now get a pretty good price. I honestly down 6-0. I'm still like, oh, Padres bullpen. This lineup. I know.
Hey, I just need runs. And I need the same amount of runs before this inning as I did now. So nothing changed for me. I don't give a shit. They need to score a few runs, but we'll see if they even do that.
All right. So that sucks for the $100 million man, Joe Musgrove. But let's move on to your guy here, your man, Justin Verlander.
He's a lot. He's got a what is it? Where is it? 1.81 ERA this season. He's a lot of people's guy. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he's pretty good. 14-3, domination station, owns the Seattle Mariners. I talked about that. People were referencing the one blow-up start he had against the Mariners. I was like, I don't know, guys. He kind of owns them, and he back-to-back 1 earned run performances in 7 or plus innings. He's really good, and I do not want to bet against him anymore. I did it once successfully at the beginning of the year. Shout out to me. But I won't be doing that anytime soon. I like Zach Plesac as well. I consider a first 5 under here. But I'm excited to see what this Astros lineup does here because I'll be honest, I did not expect Christian Vasquez to perform well at all against the Red Sox. I didn't think it was going to be his heart wasn't going to be in it, basically, is what I'm saying. So I am excited. Is he in the lineup today? Let's see. Let's see. No, he's not even in the lineup today. So that's exciting to see there. It is all the regulars, so none of the trade pieces are in. So no Mancini, no Vasquez, Dubon. Their outfield is sickening. But it'll be an interesting game. That's why I'm not on it. 4 mile an hour wind out, according to RotoWire. Ultimately, this is a pass game to me, and I'd probably lean towards a first 5 under here because I think Zach Plesac can go out there and pitch pretty decently.
So this is one of those games where I think I also would look at an under, but I'd probably just go full game because I like Verlander and I like the Astros here. So if you're looking at a side, I like the Astros in the first 5. It's like minus 120 last I looked on the run line, which is not terrible with Verlander on the mound. It's about what you're going to get or worse. So it's not that bad. But like I said, for a full game here is where I'd go under just because I think Verlander is going to go. He's going to do his normal 7 innings or so. And like you said, Plesac can do enough against the Astros. I don't think the Astros score, 7 runs or 8 runs. And I don't even think they score 6. And, I think the Guardians, get what, maybe 2. So I think I think the under is not a bad look here at all. Or the Astros with Verlander in the first 5 like that, like I said.
Let's see here. I wanted to take a look here. Yeah, I'm going to take, since I don't know about what your opinions on this cab are. Like I said, I'm seemingly walking into a pretty good night so far. I'm 3-0 right now. I'm going to,
Beautiful.
Quietly going to count this Rockies first 5 as a win. And I'm going to quietly count the A's first 5 as a win right now as well.
Okay.
So I'm going to have some room to push here a little bit. And I didn't have it initially on my card, but I'm going to add the under, full game under 8 in this game. -110.
I wouldn't add it just because you won, man. Make the plays you're going to make either way. I mean, do what you want.
I was going to make the first 5 under here, but now we're winning, we're feeling good. Maybe I'd like this play. I'm seemingly, focused, ready to go. Everything's seemingly hitting today, Cab. So
all right, let's roll. Go for it.
We're riding, Cab. We're riding. I don't know. We see it's one of those things. We're pushing while we're ahead here, Cab. The goal here is to make money, obviously.
Yeah, there you go.
And obviously, one of my silent goals here, Cap, I would like to hit 50 units by the end of the postseason. I'd like to quietly.
Well, you can count because it's above your head. You're 117 games into this or days into the season. Many more games than that. And you've got tomorrow coming with the full slate too. So you're ready. You'll be pushing no matter what. That's what baseball is. It is a grind, but I got you.
But, I never know. Maybe I'm not as clairvoyant as I am today. I woke up on the right side of the bed is what I'm saying, so full game under here. And by the way, Donnie Guns, do not tell me the Angels are up 9-8 because I'm not watching that game, and you could easily trick me.
And I got to make the sesh at 5:30. So
you're right. You're right here. You're right. We've got.
I didn't know. See, that's too close. Our time on that. We've been trying to figure it out. Other people are helping us try and figure it out, but we'll get there.
Well, don't worry. We can speed through this next game. Rays, Tigers. I had nothing on this game. A plus 150-ish for the Tigers. Drew Hutchinson had a great start. I backed him first 5. I believe it hit. I don't remember, truthfully. But ultimately, I passed on this game. Jeffrey Springs has been a pitcher I like to back, but I don't know. Pass, ultimately.
It's just hard to back. Yeah, this game's just hard to see what to do. It makes me think over, but why in the fuck would I want to bet it over with these two teams? So that makes it a pass for me.
By the way, Johnny definitely scared me there. They're losing 4-8, but Johnny's terrified. I was like, oh no, fuck. What if they just came back? Paul Blackburn shits himself. 9-8 Angels. It'd be so funny. But thank you for the scare there. Let's move on. So that's nothing for us here in that game. Blue Jays, Twins, and Cap. I've been trying to do a say hey parlay of the day here. People like parlays. I'll admit it. People love parlays, and I'm trying to illustrate how difficult parlays are. I don't know how many I've done so far. Maybe like 6, maybe 7. Have not hit one. Have not hit
Fuck
one.
parlays, bro.
Yes, parlays are exceedingly difficult, and I also agree with you. Fuck parlays, but people love parlays, and I'll keep trying to give them out, and I'll keep showing you guys that they're hard as fuck to hit. But this starts one of the parlays, or the parlay for me today. It's the Blue Jays money line. I bet it at -130 for the first leg. It's dropped down to -125, which is scary. It is kind of scary. That does not seem like a good sign for me. I don't know why they're making it easier to bet the Blue Jays here. What do they know? I don't know. I think the Manoah is going to pitch well here, but the Minnesota Twins lineup is good. I've always thought they're a good lineup, and maybe they can just lock in on good pitchers. Buxton and Correa maybe have one of those games where they can do it themselves, but I took the Blue Jays full game money line in the first leg of the Say Hey parlay here. What about you, Cap? What do you like in this one?
Yeah, so I actually am on this game also. I'm pulling it up right here because my lines that we're moving to. I took the first 5 on the Blue Jays here. I got -114 on it in the first 5, so that's what I took. When you look at it, man, like you just said, Gray is, I always talk about progression or regression in pitchers, and Gray has been regressing without a doubt. He's had a couple good starts, his last 2 starts, but overall, like as a pitcher, like overall, like everything, he's not bet on by any means, especially not against the Blue Jays. I do not ever like going up against a lineup like the Twins, like you said. That's a very good lineup, but for me, this is a Blue Jays spot also without having to lay runs. Like, I don't have to take a run line to get a line I can play on Manoah and the Blue Jays. I'm going to do it. So that's what I did. So I got the Blue Jays in the first 5.
Beautiful. I mean, I'm on it too. Jamal Martin riding with the road favorite after an L. Blue Jays there. By the way, I do like your guys' team total looks on the Tigers. The +1.5 for Aaron A. I like those as well. I'm not going to push that much. I was like, man, I kind of like that team total look, but we'll keep on moving on. I hope the Blue Jays, that line movement scares me. I'm going to admit it. This is one of those times where I'm like, I don't know. That's a bad sign, but we ride on anyways, and we move on to this. I don't know what to even call it. This shitty White Sox game. Rangers. Your Rangers. By the way, I wore this hat for you.
They're far from my Rangers, so you could take that away, man. This is such a shitty game, but if you want to do something, just take the White Sox on the money line. Just keep it simple, or don't bet it, which is even simpler. Just keep your money and bet it on something that's worth betting.
Well, I'll tell you, Matty Ice had had a taint parlay, rare taint parlay.
Well, that might hit. Ours probably won't, but that might.
That's gonna be a classic there. I could easily be like, you know what, I'm gonna trust Matty Ice, tail it, but I chose Blue Jays, Red Sox. His is White Sox, Red Sox. So that's the first leg of it. Johnny Cueto, I believe, I don't remember who it was either. I think it was Billy Friedrich, perhaps, that said Johnny Cueto is the MVP of the White Sox this year. I completely agree. I think he's been just shockingly good all year. He had a good start against the A's last time out, 2 earned runs. Cleveland 4 runs, 3 of them earned. It's just been pretty good, but Rangers are pretty hot right now against righties since the All-Star break. Cole Regan's making his debut, which interesting because his last 2 AAA starts were really good. 6 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned run on a home run, and 6 innings, 2 hits, no earned runs, 8 Ks, 2 walks, and then 6 Ks, 3 walks. So I don't know what to say here. I think this would be an interesting game. I honestly would look towards an under in this game too, which would be a fascinating look, just trusting a rookie here. But ultimately a pass game for me.
Yeah, no, I definitely wouldn't trust a rookie. So that's why I said, if anything, White Sox money line. But I'm not on this game. I said what I had to say about it.
Oh, look, the Dodgers scored 5-2, 5-6-7. We need come on. We need a little more runs. Let's have at it. That's going to be fun. So let's move on to this last and final game here. Cap, seeing you are worried about our little timelines. We can talk
This is the
baseball
last game.
cap games. Yeah, this is the last game. Red Sox Royals. Oh,
No, we
by the way,
missed
I
one.
forgot.
We missed one, didn't we?
The doubleheader. I forgot about the doubleheader. I guess I didn't export the graphics. Doubleheader, I don't have any opinion on. So there we go. We can talk about
It
Cardinals.
kind of. I just lost on the fucking Cardinals first 5. So like, and I literally said, fuck the Cardinals betting them because every time I don't, they do amazing, and anytime I need something from them, they don't do it. But I think it could be a Cardinal spot. But yeah, fuck that game then. I'm good with that since the time crunch. But I mean, I was just saying like, it might be a Cardinal spot there. Doubleheaders are tough, man. They're real tricky.
Yeah, I agree with you. I did forget about it completely. It was a great comeback for the Cardinals, by the way, down 3-0 basically the whole game, and then chip away. They come back and win. I know it was a wild pitch for the Pirates, and then Lars Nootbaar hit. It's a walk off. Typically, I would subscribe to the bounce back or the split theorem of double headers, but I don't know. I'm interested to see how Jose Quintana goes, and I'm interested to see how they pitch. But I agree, pass game entirely. So that is exactly why I guess why we roll on to this next game, the Red Sox and Royals. Red Sox and
No,
Royals.
you get this one. This is all you. I was interested to see what you thought.
Red Sox win today. Red Sox win today. I think. What a fucking interesting fucking mess of a team we have here, Cab. I find it so fascinating to see like Heim Bloom is trying to win now and build for the future, and it just doesn't really make sense. He seems like he just has his foot in 2 fucking puddles of shit, and I don't know what he's going to do, and it's kind of annoying. I will truly admit it, but I think it's the Red Sox are just really good outside of division. It's just one of those things because the AL East is really good and they've got really good teams there. So I think they roll the Royals here. They've actually, funny enough, I don't know. I need to double check, but they have a 1-game series against the Orioles as well. They have a 1-game series against the Orioles, and then they play the Yankees, I believe. So this is going to be one of those games where I think they can start tuning up. Hopefully start getting ready for those games. Chris Bubich is not someone that I typically bet against, honestly. I'm actually on his side really often because he's always against a minus 300 team. Example, the Yankees last time out, bet on them 6 innings, 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 home runs. I don't remember how that game went. I believe that was the Salvi game against Garrett Cole, perhaps. So I often bet on him, so I don't fade him often, but this is one of those instances where I do fade him.
Yeah, but minus 300 and minus 140 for Chris Bubich are 2 different things.
I agree with you. That is why that is why the other have to say, hey, parlay here. Red Sox money line here. So Red Sox Blue Jays money line is their say hey parlay at plus 203 is what I got that at. So yes,
that's not that bad.
No, that's a plus 200. I was like, all right, we can rock with that. But again, like I told you, I have not won this. I don't know how. Like I said, I don't know how many I've done.
I mean, most people parlays have more than 2. You can get 2, man. You got this.
Fuck yeah. It's really tragic. It's been really tragic. But the money moving towards the Twins is the main concern. I think the Red Sox win today, and I just hope the Twins pull their legs.
There you go.
All right, nothing on this game for you?
No. I was interested to see what you said about it. Yeah, the Toronto's my only play left. I might add Verlander and the Astros in the first 5 or that full game under. I do like both of those, but no, nothing for me. Nothing that I bet. I have thoughts, but nothing that I bet.
Well, I'm glad that you have thoughts, Cab. All right, so I'll recap the plays here, Cab. You only have 1 play, you said, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not ever going to lie. That's all I bet. Like, this is what my money's going on. I have thoughts. Like, I really do like that under in that first 5, but I only have the 1 bet on the money line on the Toronto first 5.
By the way, Rockies will say Padres threatening Jurickson Profar 2 on 2 outs.
Fuck the Padres. Kim just hit a pop fly. That's why there's 2 outs. You got 2 on, and then you hit a little fucking punk pop fly like that to the second baseman.
Maybe you'll get the cash anyways, but let's I hope it's 6-3. That's what I hope for you, Cap. I hope they had a home run.
3? I don't need 3. Oh, wait. Yeah, you need for you. Yeah. No, I can get more than that. Let me go ahead and get all 5. Fuck it. But
no. You get 6-3. Let's get out of this and we'll keep talking throughout the game. and then you guys can catch up eventually, and then it'll be interesting. It'll be fun. So, all right, so let's recap the plays here. It's going to be fun here, to say the least. So far, it seemingly looks like I'm going to be 3-0. Rockies first 5 money line, A's first 5 money line, and Milwaukee first 5 -1 all cash so far. I have Dodgers Giants over 8 -105. That's 5-2 right now in the bottom of the 7th. The Giants are not pulling their weight, so we'll see about that. And my plays here to be coming up, we've got the Braves Mets first 5 under 4 +105. Cesar Hernandez, my first stolen brace prop of the year. Cesar Hernandez +600.
Okay, see, that's kind of worth the shot, probably. There you go. That's cool.
Yeah, +600, of course. And a little roll of the dice. Cleveland, Houston under 8 -110, and the Say Hey parlay, Red Sox money line, Blue Jays money line at +203. So it'll be a fun day, to say the least. Cab, where can the people find you at?
The Daily Sesh. You guys got to come check it out, man. I know we were building a lot of viewers and everything with our other time, but we switched it. So we start at 5:30 now, my time, 6:30 Eastern, or a little after that. Sometimes we wait on Jose because I know it'll go, there's usually more games, so you're in here at least like 30 more minutes. So we wait a little bit, but it's 6:30 Eastern. Come in there. It's me and Dutch. Most of you guys have been in there, and if you haven't, come check it out. We do a strain of the day every day. We watch some funny shit. Big Happy calls in from state, somewhere none of you guys want to be. Hopefully you haven't been there or don't ever have to go there. It's not a fun thing to experience, but you know what? It is cool is hearing his menu, what he cooks, man. I'm telling you, people in prison can cook up some of the most interesting shit and it somehow tastes good. I'm telling you, it's great. And then, of course, we fucking make money betting. And like Jose said, the past week or so has been wonderful for both Dutch and I. But, it's a wave. But right now we're hot, so let's keep it like that.
Yeah, ride the wave. Keep riding the wave. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks, everyone, for watching, guys. Lessman Goat here, a little goat. Damon Santori, Kim is the goat. I know, I got you. Leonard Porsche, by the way, Leonard Porsche gave me a little at today. This is a stat that he linked me to. Cab, you'll be interested in this. -300 favorites this year. 28-16. If you bet $100 every game, you'd be down $772. +200 money line dogs. 39-73, up $1,545 this year if you bet $100 on every
Machado
game.
with the bases loaded. Sorry, I can't hear you anymore. I was
right.
listening for a moment. I was like in, and then I was like, oh, ball 4, bases loaded. Machado. They can't pitch around him. Like, come on, motherfucker. Right now or never. Now I'm interested. Give me something.
Don Play, to answer your question, I would not take the under in the Dodgers game. I think I would just pass, truly. I think the Giants, not the Giants, I said Dodgers. I said Tigers, I should say. I would not take that at the end of the day. So let's stress out this game, Cab. How about we watch this at bat together?
That's cool with me.
We can watch this.
I wish I had less than 2 outs right now for this. I need
a little slam Diego.
Oh, well, never mind. I mean, that pitch was out and over the plate, Machado. He must have been looking off speed because that shit was nasty. That was not a good swing.
Strike one there. I'm glad we're about the same pace too, so we can have no spoilers of each other.
Yeah, we don't have Nick in here 3 minutes ahead of us. He already knows what happened this at bat.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure Moose Money does too. I'm sure Moose Money might even be there. Fuck. But it would be a real shame if they went slam Diego back-to-back nights.
Oh, shit. Oh, he didn't get it, bro. Oh, he pimped it like he did.
Yeah.
Damn it.
A warning track, almost a warning track, fly out to end it 6-0.
That's why you wanted less than 2 outs. But it is what it is. So, yeah. Daily Sesh, guys. We're still going to break bread and get these late games. That's all that matters.
Yes, you guys start in about 15-ish minutes. Go hop on over there. It'll be a lot of fun. Say hey to us on social media at Jose Bouquett, at Dabby Cab. It's been a lot of fun. Dabby, I'll see you soon. And I hope to hear that Victor is okay. Send my regards to Victor, please. Send my regards to Victor. All right, and we'll catch you guys later for another Friday edition. Connor Mack joining us will be a lot of fun. Till then, say hey. And see you guys then. And I'm going to ask him about Vegas too.